A big bienvenue to our fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And folks, let me assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French. Sheesh.
Well, there's no question of that, King. These Montreal fans are ready to get started, and so am I.
My name is
So what are we
Finlay,
waiting for?
and I love to fight.
There's the reversal.
This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on SmackDown.
Not on SmackDown or anywhere else. There's nothing else out there that can come close to the excitement. Look at the confidence radiating off this superstar.
All I see is an overconfident superstar who's throwing away the match by not following up.
And it's been reversed. Look at Shawn Michaels. The future Hall of Famer has overcome so much adversity in his career. But the Heartbreak Kid's got more heart than anyone I've ever seen. He might as well start walking back to the locker room. He's out of this match.
Well, there's one less superstar in this match now.
I've been one of Matt Hardy's biggest supporters since the early days of his career. And it's great to see him in action here tonight.
Yeah, ever since he went to SmackDown, we haven't seen much of Matt Hardy. And you don't hear me complaining. He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. You talk about... I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much. But I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
That much is obvious, King. What a low-down, despicable move that was.
I wonder if we're going to see Philly hit his opponent with that... What do you call that thing? That club he carries around?
You mean his shillelagh?
Gesundheit! Next time you got to sneeze, cover your mouth, JR. He reversed it!
Oh my God! That's his opponent's finisher. He just stole it.
I've never personally had to...
And there's the elimination.
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside it. And without them, we'd all be out of a job. What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations, and I'm happy to say that this match has it.
Wow, he wasn't too gentle about throwing him out. His opponent telegraphed that one.
I know Montavious Porter calls himself SmackDown's MVP, but I don't see it.
Hey, look at him, rubbing his opponent's face in it. I love it.
Well, this crowd doesn't seem to share your opinion, and quite frankly, I hope this comes back to bite him.
What a counter!
Oh boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something quick. What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way, and I think it's going to pay off, mark my words. That's one fewer superstar in this match. He countered that and made it look easy.
Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR? Oh my gosh! He's been eliminated from the match!
I tell you, King, I've got no earthly idea how these superstars can maintain this capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow, could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair?
And here he goes, taking advantage of a stunned opponent.
And how, JR? He just exploded with that gory bomb.
These superstars are in terrific shape, and that comes as no surprise whatsoever.
No kidding. If you don't have that conditioning, you're not going to last long in a match.
You sure aren't. And that's only one of the many reasons I try to stay out of the ring whenever possible.
Everyone says they can't take their eyes off of Shavo, JR, and neither can I.
That's good advice. You never know when he might try to hit you from behind. What a reversal. I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people...
He's been removed from the ring and from contention in this...
Look out! Here it comes!
The playmaker connects, and this one could be academic.
It's like he read his opponent's mind.
You think you know me?
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. He's lifting up his opponent. This could be it, JR.
There it is! The glory bomb! What an impact! Excellent counter. What ring presence.
I don't understand why you like Carlito so much, JR. What, did he lie to you and tell you that you were cool or something?
I've never been accused of being cool by Carlito or anyone else, King. Quite frankly, I'm not sure I know cool. There he goes! He's out of the match!
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's gonna go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths are going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like. We're in the middle of a slobber knocker. If you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog with a case of the liver tape.
All right,
He's climbing up. I'm not so sure this is a good idea. That went nowhere.
Wow! That might not have been strictly on the up and up, but it's going to be a huge advantage for him.
He's just lucky the referee didn't catch him, or he'd be disqualified for sure.
I feel like we shouldn't even be talking during this match, JR. We should just silently admire the masterpiece, like we were looking at a sculpture in a museum or something.
If you want to zip your lips for a few minutes, King, I won't complain. But don't expect me to show Chris Masters any more respect than he's shown to the WWE superstars and fans.
He countered that one perfectly.
It doesn't appear that Edge is getting much love from this crowd tonight, and who can blame them? They're certainly not getting much from Edge.
That's not true, JR. I'm sure this arena is just full of Edgeheads tonight. You might not hear them cheering, but that's probably because they're in awe of the fact that they're watching their favorite superstar.
Or maybe it's because the Edgeheads turned on Edge right about the same time he turned on them, King. I think they do a pretty good job of making themselves heard, but with those boos instead of cheers now.
I can't believe he countered that one.
He's not going to get caught with that one.
He's climbing the turnbuckle. What's he up to? This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. Looks like his hopes of winning this one have been shattered, JR. Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's gonna go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely This is a risky move. It could prove to be disastrous.
Up and over and out. Eliminated.
He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now.
That's it. The match is over for that particular superstar. You're not going to get him with that.
Oh, no. I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out. Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat.
I'll be honest with you, King. This is not the way I thought this match would go at all.
Me neither, JR. I guess that just goes to show that anything can happen in the WWE.
Oh, for the love of... Talk about having no respect for your host.
Well, if you've got a problem with it, maybe you should do something about it, JR. You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no off-season in the WWE.
I don't believe it! He's been eliminated! Watch out! He reversed it!
He's a slippery devil.
How can these fans be this excited about Rey Mysterio, JR? He's so tiny that half of them probably can't even see him.
He should be disqualified for that.
For what? I didn't see anything wrong with that.
Did you see that? Ring the damn bell. You can't let somebody get away with... You're putting a lot on the line when you climb that turnbuckle. He calls himself SmackDown's MVP. But I think Montel would you look at that? A blatantly illegal maneuver. That should be a disqualification.
You might be right, JR, but I don't hear the ring bell. This match is still going. Oh no, this is terrible. You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum.
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying their prayers.
He's going up, JR. This could be big. He saw that one coming. Randy Orton is a genius, JR. As soon as he got what he needed from Triple H and Ric Flair, he turned on him and struck out on his own.
I think you've got a selective memory there, Kingfish. I seem to remember Triple H and Ric Flair turning on Orton and knocking some of the cockiness out of him when they did it.
Well, if that's true, it's just a matter of jealousy.
Is that? Yes, that's an elimination. A textbook reversal there.
He took a ride over the top rope, down to the floor, and out of this match.
I've had many opportunities to see Carlito up.
Wow, what a shot! He's been busted wide open. That's gonna need stitches for sure.
Stitches, hell! That might mean the end of this match. He's risking serious injury by continuing to compete.
There's no rewards without risk, JR. And these are WWE superstars. They're not gonna stop the match just because of a little blood.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears have been shed in that very ring.
And I think there's gonna be a lot more shed here tonight.
No doubt, he's going for the overdrive.
He calls that the playmaker, and nobody does it better. Oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Come on, King. He's had the crowd behind him all match, and now it's paying off. You've got to ask yourself, how much punishment will this match has come to an abrupt end for that superstar.
You think these fans have gotten their money's worth tonight, JR?
If they haven't yet, it appears he's looking to put his opponent away here.
Oh, man! The pedigree's the way to do it, that's for sure.
Oh, no! It looks like he's donned the proverbial crimson mask.
There's so much blood, the Red Cross ought to be sponsoring this one, JR.
I don't know if he's even going to be able to finish this match with a gusher like that. A reversal. Can he capitalize on it? They call him the...
Here comes that Samoan spike.
And that's one of the most devastating moves in the business. You can crush a person's throat with that move. Look at this. Look at this. You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here.
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not going to end well.
I'm not so sure this one's about winning or losing anymore. I think it's become more personal than that.
Of course it's personal, JR. Anytime you step into the ring with someone who wants to beat you down in order to win the match, it's personal.
I guess I can't argue with that, King. I just wonder if they'll be able to settle their differences in this match, or if it's going to wind up bigger than that. He's looking to finish his opponent off right here.
Oh, man! What a Samoan spike! Who'd have thought you could do that much damage with a thumb?
This great Khali is a bona fide monster. I feel sorry for anyone who's got to get in the ring with him.
So do I. You get the feeling this freak of nature Khali isn't here just to win matches. He wants to end careers. I'd be a lot more impressed by Ken Kennedy if I didn't think he was such a pompous ass.
Hey, when you're as great as Mr. Kennedy, it's hard to be humble, JR.
Is there any superstar in WWE?
That's it. He's out of the ring, and that means he's out of the match, too.
Like him or not, there's no denying the UK's... He just got tossed out rather unceremoniously, in my opinion.
Woo!
Man, would you look at this? He doesn't look too happy about it, but an elimination is an elimination. Look at the fire in the eyes of the great Khali. He's here to deliver a slobber knock.
Yeah, well, that's not hard to do when you're a 7-foot monster. Listen. He isn't fooling around here, JR.
Not with that pedigree, he isn't. God, what a debilitating maneuver.
I don't get it, JR. Whenever most superstars cheat, you're all over them. But whenever Flair does it, you turn a blind eye.
Hey, I'm not oblivious to the Nature Boy's casual relationship with the rules. But it's a little late in the game, though, that this stuff is going to change his spot.
Talk about adding insult to injury. Tossed out of the ring and the match. After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, kid.
Over the top rope and down to the floor. That's an elimination. These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question these superstars are earning their paychecks. Jeff Hardy's a great singles competitor, but tag team action is where he really shines.
Not to take away from the Hardys' multiple tag team title reigns, but Jeff has also enjoyed great solo success as a European, hardcore, and intercontinental champion.
Why do you always have to ruin a perfectly good argument by bringing facts into it? So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself if it's all the same to you, King. There aren't many superstars as diversely talented as John Cena. He's as good in the ring as he is on the microphone, and that's saying something.
I won't argue with you about Cena's mic skills. He sure can't talk a good game. But when it comes right down to it, I don't think he can back it up.
King, you're as crazy as a pet coon. Did you happen to notice how many times Cena's worn gold around his waist? Seems to me like he's got no problem putting his money where his mouth is. It doesn't matter who Umaga's in the ring against or how I feel about them personally, I pity them.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't even know if Umaga understands the whole concept of winning a match. I think he just hits his opponent until they don't get up anymore.
And I don't care how tough you are, after going a few rounds with a Samoan bulldozer, not getting up must start to seem like a pretty good idea. I'm sure these competitors have studied each other very carefully.
This match would be over by now if they hadn't, JR. You never get into the ring without doing your homework.
That would be a recipe for disaster for sure, King.
I hate to admit it, but when I look at superstars like the Great Khali, part of me is glad I don't wrestle that much anymore.
Are you seriously admitting that the Great Khali intimidates you?
Don't go putting words in my mouth. I'm not saying I couldn't beat him. I'm just saying I'm glad I don't have to try.
I think these superstars have a legitimate beef with each other, JR.
So do I, King. I'm not so sure their issues with each other are going to be solved with one match.
I hope not. I'd love to see them go at it again and...
Oh, man! This is an excruciating but effective method of winning a match.
Yeah, and it's a surefire method of birth control, too. Remind me to never try and step between these guys, JR.
That would be hazardous to your health for sure, King. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight's show, but I don't think that's it, King. This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be easy.
That's for sure. No one in this match is going down without a fight.
And I wouldn't expect any less from them, King. Like them or not, you've got to respect the tenacity of each and every WWE superstar.
Boy, the Nature Boy doesn't let anything stand in his way, including the rules.
Well, when you get into the ring against a man who calls himself the dirtiest player in the game, you should know what you're getting into.
I can't remember the last time I saw superstars this fired up. I don't think they've even considered the possibility that they might not win this thing.
There's an awful lot of pride on the line here, King. No one in that ring wants to have to go back to the locker room as a loser.
I wonder how long these superstars will be able to keep this up.
They'll go as long as they need to, King. And if they can't, They won't be having their arms raised after the match. That's for damn sure.
I tell you, JR, this one has the potential to be a Match of the Year candidate.
No doubt about it, King. As far as I'm concerned, any WWE match has that potential. Everyone on the roster is an accomplished wrestler.
Oh boy, you might want to close your eyes, JR. This one could get ugly.
You're damn right it could. It could get bowling shoe ugly. And that's what this business is all about.